Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about how to be productive on the weekend, because I know personally for me, the weekend comes and you say you're going to be super productive because you have all this time, and then honestly you just crash and end up sitting in your bed watching Netflix. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but for those of you who have a busy weekend or something, or have some studying that you need to do, this is my best tips for being productive on the weekend. So let's just get right on into it. Okay, so my first tip if you want to be productive on the weekend is to wake up decently early. Now, I'm not saying wake up at like 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. like you always have to for school, because that's just ridiculous. You need to sleep in once in a while. But how I usually kind of like to do it is have one day of the week where I'm gonna be productive and kind of get all my stuff done, and then one day where I'm not gonna be as productive. So on the day that you are gonna be productive, if you decide to follow that kind of method, wake up a little earlier. And when I say earlier, I mean like 9:30 or even 10 o'clock, like depending on how early you would normally wake up for school, just a couple hours later, because I find that when I sleep until like noon or something, I do not feel energized. Like I don't want to do anything, like I feel really lethargic and stuff. So waking up at around 9, like I don't know about you, but when I wake up at like 9 on a weekend, I feel so much energy, like I feel like so productive. So definitely wake up a little bit earlier, even if you have to set your alarm and you just lay in bed on your phone for a while. Do whatever you want, just make sure that you have that good morning energy. Okay, so along with wanting to kind of have an energized morning and a good start to your day, you should eat a good breakfast. So because it's the weekend, you probably have some more time to cook and stuff, so make some of those good healthy breakfasts that maybe that you don't have time to make in the morning on school days. So like a smoothie bowl, some like eggs or like pancakes or whatever you want. Just make sure they're foods that give you energized and that you have like a balanced breakfast. So I recommend having some fruit or something with it, just to make sure that that's a good kickstart to your day. Even if you don't eat healthy the rest of the day, because it is the weekend, so treat yourself. Just try to have a good and healthy breakfast to get you ready and energized for the rest of your day. So for me, the best way to be productive on the weekend is to do two things. So I'm going to talk about both of them. And the first one is to start out with tasks, or a task that is very, very easy. So whether that be to work out if you really enjoy doing that, or go for a walk, or reading, or like for me, for example, if I wanted to do something productive that wasn't too hard, I'd be like editing a video, because I could sit in my bed and do that. Don't start with like your hardest homework ever, because you just probably won't do it. And after you complete that first easy task, you're going to feel more awake and ready, and you'll feel productive as well. Then you can move on into your hardest tasks for the day. So what I recommend is easiest tasks first, and then go all the way up to your hardest tasks, and then you can do some more easy tasks afterwards. So after you get your easiest one out of the way and you're feeling good, work on to some of your hardest tasks that you're dreading the most, because you're definitely not going to want to do them when you are tired. My next thing that I always like to do on the weekends is to do like a rest work sort of deal. Now on the weekdays, you kind of just work, and then rest at the end of the day, or at least that's what I do, because you're at school and you're at work and sports and whatever. So it's kind of just work all day and then rest at the end. The weekend is time for more relaxation, and you probably don't have as much things on the go. So what I like to do is I like to work for a little bit, and then I like to take a break where I know that I can like watch Netflix or something. So I like to break things into smaller tasks. So this is kind of another tip that can be applied to just like life in general, but this is also kind of going along with my other tip, if that makes any sense. So by breaking things into smaller chunks, like say you have a chemistry test or something, and you know you have to do vocabulary, write notes, and do practice tests. So good, you can do your vocabulary first, and then you can know that you're going to take a little break after your vocabulary. And then you can do your notes, and then go take a little break, and then you can do your practice test, and then go do a little break. So normally I wouldn't really recommend this during the week. I recommend definitely taking like 5-minute breaks so that you don't get like exhausted. But on the weekends, when I say break, I mean like a longer break where you can like watch an episode of a show or something. So they're longer breaks where you can look forward to them and still feel like you're having that weekend relaxation, but you're still being super, super productive. My last and final tip is to even schedule in that time of breaks. So if you know that you want to hang out with your friends on the weekend, if you know that you want to watch Netflix or a movie or whatever it is, actually write it in your planner like a task. Because then you'll feel like you're being productive by checking it off. I don't know about you, that's just me, I guess. And it will also give you something to look forward to. So you'll look at your planner, look down at it, and see that you have to study chemistry, study English, study math, all these things, and you might feel a little overwhelmed and be like, this weekend's gonna suck. But if you also look at it and see like going out with friends at this time, you're gonna be more willing to get done all your tasks right away so that you can relax with and do all the fun things that you have written down. So just personally for me, that makes it more manageable for me, the work I have to do on the weekend, and in turn actually makes me want to do it because I know that there's other fun tasks that I can check off. So I really hope you guys enjoyed that video and it was helpful to you. If you're anything like me and you find yourself sitting around on the weekends, which again, like I said at the beginning, is fine, but if you find that's all you're doing and then you're missing out on some of your homework and stuff, definitely give these tips a try. And if any of them work for you, or if you like the video, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!